Hi everyone, this is Wanda ZeeCreatina, and they say a problem shared is half solved. And today I have a guest with me who is going to share his experience about the relationship that led him into depression and almost lost his life. So I know this story is going to make you learn something. Don't go anywhere, we're about to meet the guest. So guys, nimefika hapa Rustic Heaven and I have my first guest here. Nitampea time ajiintroduce. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. You look so good.
Oh, thank you.
Wow. So, okay, just introduce yourself. Tell us who you are.
I'm Caleb Omondi, 42 years of age, Kenyan by birth, medic by profession.
Oh, so you are a doctor.
Not really a doctor, but I work in the medicine industry.
Okay.
Yeah, profession, that is.
So you told us that you have a story. Hiyo ni story gani yenye paka have call Tina? Nataka nikuwe kwa story yenyewe.
It's a story about betrayal.
Betrayal?
Yeah, of course.
Love?
Yeah. You love someone so much and then you lose it at the end of it.
What happened?
About 3 years ago, I met this girl and we've been dating since. We had projected ourselves that either after the third year, beginning of the fourth year, at the end of the fourth year, we would marry.
Okay.
So everything was in place, the fourth year, planning to getting married. Having done all the introduction. Yeah.
So you had already done the introduction?
Yeah, of course.
Everything, pia yamekuintroduce?
Yeah, in the modern society today, in the modern tradition today, you can't just bring somebody's daughter to your home without going every other way. So that's what I did.
Then, okay.
Wow.
So you've dated for 3 months, for 3 years?
3 years, of course. So along the way, the fact that we were all Christians, we used to going to church.
Okay.
We never missed going to church,
unless
or otherwise we were so much inconvenienced too. But at times I would say we were too much about church.
Okay. Nyinyi wale wasim born again church nile.
Yeah, born church, brought up church.
Okay.
Yeah, practice everything about the church. So along the line, I would say I never knew that some things were cooking behind me.
Cooking?
Yeah, things were cooking behind me.
So that is after you are planning something, maybe?
Yeah, we have been planning all this alongside, but all this while, someone was, like...
Anakula chini ya maji?
Yeah, chini ya maji, yeah.
Okay, that looks so interesting.
Yeah, it happens, but I never thought it would happen to me. I've only heard people tell stories about what happened to them. Lakini muda huu ulikuwa sasa ni mimi inanifanyikia.
Sasa nini ilikufanyikia?
Oh, my lady was not trustworthy. As much as I trusted her, she wasn't trustworthy. So ikafanyika kwamba kipindi ambacho tunafanya mikakati ya kufanya harusi, mipangilio yote tumeyafanya, tumeweza kualika wageni, wandugu. Yeah.
Mahari umelipa, ulishalipa mahari?
Yeah, I had done it. Yeah.
But
this lady was so much strict that she could not come to my home without me visiting her home and maybe doing the traditional things.
Okay.
As much as you know it, all the uncles will be called in. Na najua wao ndio wale ambao kuja ku negotiate about ni mahari kiasi gani mtatoa. Yeah. That given the fact that maybe their daughter is a little bit educated.
Okay.
So wataangalia kwamba tumeweza kumsomesha mtoto wetu, hivyo basi tungependa kupata kitu angalabu kitawiana na kile ambacho wanaweza kulipia mtoto wao.
So you mean mahari ilikuwa ile?
Yeah, of course it was.
How much did you pay the dowry?
I paid about 10 heads of cattle. Yeah.
Okay.
And some little coins.
Hizo little coins, okay.
Yeah, some little coins. Yeah.
I know. So let's say like you guys dated for 3 years and now you are planning wedding.
Yeah.
Ushalipa mahari.
Yes.
And this lady, is she working?
Yeah, she's working.
Thank you.
Yeah, she's working. I brought her in. She wasn't working at first.
Okay.
But because I had connections, I tried as much as I could to at least empower her by doing something. So by empowering her was either to do an establishment, maybe business-like, or secure her job somewhere.
Okay.
So we got this job into some company, and she had a side hustle, some kind of stall that together we brought forth. So she was doing some ladies' clothing. So she had customers, she had good returns as compared to, I also had some good returns because I was earning good money.
So alikuwa demo wa class.
Yeah, she was a lady of class.
So during the wedding, so it's 1 month to the wedding.
Yeah, 1 month to the wedding,
Okay.
something strange came by. Had left the country briefly on a work mission.
Okay.
I was like 1 month out. So during this time, being that in the same neighborhood, people would see my wife or the lady to be my wife, and they knew the two
You
of
are
us.
going to wed again with the
So
invitations.
invitation card had been prepared and everything was in set. So kuna watu ambao unajua the village mongers, yeah?
I know that.
Wataona kitu na watanyamazia.
Yeah.
They would want to know deeply what is this that is going on.
Okay.
So kuna mmoja ambaye aliweza kushuhudia jambo ambalo halikuwa la kawaida.
Oh.
So he took notice of that and he sought to share it with me. Ningesema kwamba he was like poking his nose into something that was not too common for him, but he did it good for me.
Okay.
You know, a pig pokes his nose in the outside, not to know what is in the inside.
Yeah, sure.
So alitaka kujua undani wa hili jambo alikuwa anafanyika ambalo si kawaida ilikuwa ni yapi.
Okay.
So nikubali kumsikiza. After nimerudi, he booked an appointment with me, went to a hotel in town. So he shared with me the story. Lakini sikukubaliana naye kwa maana yule ambaye alikuwa anafanya uhusiano na mke wangu to be alikuwa ni pastor kwa kanisa ambao tulikuwa tunashiriki.
Wait. The church you're going to?
Yeah.
Uyo pastor?
A very good friend of mine as well.
Uyo pastor ndio alikuwa anawashikanisha you are going to wed.
He would have been the pastor to join the wedding.
Oh my God.
Because we have a bench of pastors in church.
Okay.
So he's one amongst the pastors. Lakini kwa njia hiyo alikuwa na mahusiano na mke ambaye nilikuwa namtarajia. Mimi sikuwa najua kwa kuwa nilimwona kama rafiki, nilimwona kama mchungaji, nilimwona kama mwelekezi. Lakini yote hayo hayakuwa ya msingi kwa wakati huu, manake alikuwa tayari ashanisaliti.
Okay, so vile uliambiwa this lady is seeing a pastor and okay, first thing, how was that your reaction?
I would have
and how could believe first things?
Of course I did not believe it first, na singeweza kufanya uamuzi wa haraka. Ilinichukua muda niweze kufanya uchunguzi wangu pia.
Yeah.
I never showed her anything that I had known anything about her. I still would presume she was the lady I knew at the early stages of our courtship. Na ikafika kipindi kwamba ile mwisho wa harakati ya kufanya mpangilio ya harusi. Sasa ikawa kwamba nampa muda, anaweza enda maybe mjini kufanya shughuli za manunuzi, kununua vitu za hapa na pale, angechukua wasichana wake, aende wapeleke kwenye kufanya maandalizi ya kwao. Sasa nami pia nilikuwa nafanya vya kwangu na waume wenzangu pia. So kipindi ambacho tungekuja kwa pamoja ingechukua muda. Lakini yote haya tulikuwa tunafanya hususan katika ile kipindi wa matayarisho. Sasa ikawa kwamba kipindi imebaki mwezi moja, miezi mbili hivi ili tuende kufunga harusi. Nikaona kwamba alikuwa karibu sana na ule mchungaji ambaye kidogo nishapatiwa habari kwamba ana uhusiano na mke wangu. Lakini sikujua ni uhusiano gani.
Ndani ile ya Kristo.
Ndani tu ile uhusiano wa Ukristo tu, ndugu na dada. Yeah, of course vinyo ambavyo tunajiita makanisani. Sasa sikujua kwamba watu hao walikuwa na ule uhusiano ndani. Manake sikudhania. Hilo dhana halikunijia kwa wakati huo. Sasa nikachukua tu cheza chini ya maji kama wanavyosema vijana wa leo, cheza chini ya waba. Sasa nikacheza chini ya maji kipindi hicho. Ikafanyika kwamba kipindi fulani mke wangu akaniambia kwamba aenda kwao nyumbani. Angalau kwenda kufanya majadiliano na wazazi wake kipindi cha mwisho. Kumbe haikuwa hivyo. Aliondoka akaenda mjini Mombasa.
Mombasa.
Mimi nikadhania kwamba ameenda kwao mashambani, ila yeye hakuenda mashambani, alienda Mombasa. Nami ikawa Jumapili moja nikaenda kanisani kipindi ambacho mke wangu hakuwa. Nami ule mchungaji sikumwona kanisani, lakini haikunijia kwamba anaweza kuwa alikuwa pamoja. All this while my wife to be and the pastor were together somewhere in Coast.
Doing what in Coast? Hey.
So there's this person, a friend of mine, you know, when you go to school, you have connections. When you're in the neighborhood, you have connections. We always connect with people in one way or the other.
Especially in jobs.
Job related connections are part and parcel of careers today. So akaenda, wajua unaweza kuwa mke wangu leo, hujui baadhi ya marafiki zangu. Nikawa mume wako leo na hujui baadhi ya marafiki, sijui baadhi ya marafiki zako. Sasa kuna ule mmoja ambaye alikuwa rafiki wangu tukiwa kipindi tuko shule. Alafu baada ya kufuzu kila mtu akaenda zake, lakini tulikuwa bado tuna mawasiliano.
Okay.
Na kuna kipindi fulani alinitembelea mjini na tukaenda na mke kwenye mkahawa.
Oh, so anamjua.
Nikamintroduce, lakini it was a brief introduction.
Okay.
Sasa hakuweza kumfahamiana naye kwa undani.
Ndani.
Sasa yeye aliweza kumfananisha kwamba huyu ndio mke fulani. Sasa mke wangu kumbe alikuwa tayari ashapata ujauzito na yule mchungaji, ambapo mimi sikujua.
Wait, mke wako mwenye inafaa kunaoa in a month's time ako pregnant.
Huyo
pregnancy
mke to be tayari ana ujauzito. Yeah, ujauzito ambao si wa kwangu na sijui umeniwa nani hasa.
So wako Mombasa.
Wako
na
Mombasa.
Pasta.
Wako na pasta.
Ulijuaje wako Mombasa na pasta?
Sasa,
na
zahanati ama sehemu ambapo alikuwa ameenda kupata ile huduma labda ya kwenda kutoa ujauzito, wakampata mmoja ambaye ni rafiki yangu, ambaye kipindi fulani alikuja na nikaweza kumfahamisha na mke wangu. Sasa alikuwa anamjua. Manake haikuwa kipindi kirefu. It was a short period of time after he had come to town and I introduced him to my wife to be.
Yeah.
Na funny thing, she had a birthmark.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she had a birthmark somewhere here. It was dark. She's a light complexion lady, but alikuwa na birthmark that was dark here. So nadhani alipoona ile alama akakumbuka. Sasa akawa anajiuliza swali, mwenzangu amenialika harusi na hapa nayemuona namfananisha na mke wake, mbona atakutoa ujauzito? Kwani kuna shida gani?
Na wedding
wedding tayari tuna mwaliko tunao, kila kitu. I've done everything. We had done everything. My friends knew the wedding is on such a date. So yule ambaye ni mhudumu akawa na maswali ambayo hakuweza kupata majibu yake kwa wakati huo, lakini majibu yangetokana either kwangu ama kwa mke.
Sure.
Lakini hakutaka kumwonyesha kwamba kuna jambo fulani ambao anajua kumhusu. Sasa akanipigia simu. So I happened to have seen his calls, but since I was too busy, I could not have attended to him then. So after I was done with the day's work, I picked my call. I called him. Already he was home. Akaniambia, hey, vipi buda? Za masiku? Akaniambia niko salama, kazi kawaida. Akaniambia bana, nipigia simu muda fulani mchana lakini sikupata. Nikamwambia samahani, nilikuwa na shughuli za kikazi. Lakini muda huu nimepata nafasi kuzungumzia. Yalikuwa ni yapi ambao uko unatafutia? Akaniambia bana, kuna kitu ambacho kimenishangaza kwenye zahanati ya kwangu kazini. Maana kuna mteja alikuja na niweza kumfananisha na mke wako ama ule dada ambao nifahamisha kwake mjini wakati mmoja. Nikiangalia ile alama ya kuzaliwa naona ni kama ile ambayo nilikuwa nayo. Lakini ningekuwa na picha yake kwa simu yangu tukafanya mazungumzo ya kina kidogo, lakini nikaa kwamba nimeweza
kuona ni kama kweli
kuna jambo fulani ambayo ni fiche ambayo sasa anaanza kujitokeza kwangu. So nikamwomba radhi kama angekubali nimtumie picha mke wangu ambaye nilikuwa nayo kwa simu yangu nimtumie. Sasa maanake teknolojia siku hizi imekuja, wazungumza na mtu lakini bado afanya zile ambapo nikamtumia ile picha. Kabla hata sekunde 2, 3, 4 hazijaisha akaniambia ndio huyu aliyekuja kwenye zahanati yangu kutaka huduma za kutoa ujauzito.
Oh my God.
I was lost of words. I couldn't believe it was her. I couldn't believe it was her.
So from that call, okay, your abortion ilifanyika ama there's something you did?
We had to make a deal. We had to strike a deal with my colleague on the other end. Na nisiwe kwamba nitampigia hata mke wangu kumuuliza vipi uliko wapi. Hata kama ningempigia ningemjulia tu nimwambie nipe mama nimsalimie. Lakini hiyo haikunijia akilini mwangu kwa wakati huo. So tukafanya kubaliana na mwenzangu kwamba kama kweli alikuwa amekuja kufanya hilo aliyokuwa anakusudia kufanya, asingemruhusu kuifanya. Akamwambia laiti alikuja sikumruhusu. Manake nimeweza kumpa mwaliko wa siku fulani, siku 2 kutoka leo.
Wow.
Assuming it's on a Monday, we are supposed to be doing that there on a Wednesday. So nikamwambia umefanya vizuri. So have you a doctor who can procure this? Akamwambia no, we have though, but nimwambia naye hudumu katika anayeshughulika labda na najua haikubaliki sheria. Lakini kama
to get that
hali ya mama itakuwa compromising situation of the lady or the woman, at least they can, but that is after a doctor's consent. But si eti kwamba tufanye tu, lakini niweza kumwambia kama kuna ambaye anaweza kusaidia labda ni kufanya connection. So I thought to say to you, kaambia ni sawa basi, wacha nijipange niweze kufika huko kipindi hicho ambacho nataka kufanya yeye ambaye anakusudia kufanya. So I took my time, I planned myself, took some time off from work And I flew to Mombasa.
Okay.
Just to have a first-hand information. Is this exactly what is going to happen?
So I wanted to confirm.
Yeah. Before I left that morning, I called my pastor just to confirm with him how he's doing and how his family is doing.
Okay.
So niliweza kufanya ile kazi ya kudadisi maneno, lakini akaniambia, oh, he's good, but he's out of town. He was not specific where he out in town was he. Nikamwambia, oh, sawa, mimi tuko wazima, na mke anaye alitoka akaenda kuwasalimia wazazi wake, atarudi kipindi cha wiki moja baadaye. Akaniambia, okay, so how is everything in Nairobi? Everything is good. Little did he know that I was planning to take a flight to Mombasa. That would have taken the shortest time possible. Less than an hour, I would be in Mombasa. So mwenzangu tukasikizana, nikachukua ndege, nikafika Mombasa, nikatua kwenye anga tour ya Mombasa, Moi. Nikachukua taxi hadi kwenye zahanati ambapo walikuwa wanafanyia kazi. Manake hawakuwa wameambiwa kuja mwendo wa saa 8, nikafika pale kitu saa 5:15 nilikuwa nimefika.
Okay.
Sasa wao wakija, mimi already nishajipanga.
Usha dress,
I'm set to know what exactly is going to happen.
So wait, you pretended you are the one to do the service?
It's me to come and do the service.
And do you know how to abort?
No, I've never done that before.
Oh, so you are just pretending?
It's inhuman.
That was so nice.
It's unprofessional to do that.
Oh, yeah,
How would I even think of killing? It's an offense in Kenyan law.
So because you are there at 11 and they were supposed to come at 2.
So they have to be at the facility a little bit earlier so that they could be prepared for whatever they had wanted to do. So here we are, we went out for lunch, lakini hata kama nipelekwa kula chakula cha mchana, haikuwa kwangu. Nilila lakini akili haikuwepo. I was only there physically, but my mind was far away.
Mentally.
So I called my wife around midday.
Okay.
Hi baby, how are you doing? Oh, I'm good. Since we went home, you can't even call to tell me how everybody back at home is, or even get to know how I'm doing. What's up? Yani nimekuchosha na siku mbili hizi, ama umerudi kwa audio dogo, yani agweng, yani those wale ambao ni the first boyfriend the village.
Oh, the ex, okay.
Yeah, the ex, agweng in my tradition we call them so. So she told me no. Since I came home, I'm too busy helping mom up and down, but I'm sorry. I said it's okay. All this while I'm talking to her, I'm in Mombasa, but she doesn't know I'm there. So kwa ile hoteli wako wameenda kulala, wanakuja sasa kufanya nini? I'm in the facility already.
Okay.
From the office from the room that we were in, there's an open window. But it's like this cashier is a kulipia hela.
Oh yeah.
It's tinted, lakini kuna sehemu ndogo ambayo inabaki. So here I am, and I see them walking with my pastor
And your wife to be.
Wife to be. She's dressed in her best. Okay, mimba ijaanza kuonekana lakini anayo tayari, manake washakuja kutafuta huduma za fulani za kuitoa. So here I am. Mwenzangu akaniambia usijali, nitapa mavazi ya kuvalia in disguise that you are the person. We'll prepare them for whatever. So najua the patient ataingia ndani, aliyemsindikisha atasubiri nje. Sasa mimi ndio huyu nimeingia ndani, ashaingia tayari, nimeingia na everything. So this is where the problem is, or this is where the action will take place, yeah? And then I'm like, what should I do? This is the lady I'm planning to marry in a month's time. Here she is trying to procure an abortion. It is me who is to do the abortion. Should I kill?
Oh!
Should I? I had quite some questions crossing my mind, but neither of the questions had an answer. The ultimate one that I ought to have done was either to unveil myself to her and just to surprise her.
Oh my God.
That is the only thing I would do. Yeah? So to tell her in point blank, you've been doing it wrong. You played your games, but you did not play the king card.
Yeah.
It's me who had the king card. So here I am. So ashaka pale ametayarishwa na my colleague, of course, the friend.
Ako kwa bed.
Ndio anamtayarisha.
Oh my God.
And the doctor is just coming in. He's just sorting out something. Anakuja. So akati ashatayarishwa, amevishwa kila kitu. She's in that position. I think if you've ever gone to labor, you think you know it. She's in that position. I took off whatever I had.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a dream. Is that a real story?
It is, of course.
What was your reaction? You seeing your wife to be in that bed, ready to abort. Anybody you see yako.
Tina, at times you lose what you had.
Then you're so strong.
What would you do? Would you just crash down or would you just do crazy things? No. At times you have to gather your courage.
And what was her reaction when
she was surprised by this because it was not expectation that I would know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because ni kitu amekuwa kifanya na mchungaji. kanisani.
Na pastor alikuwa amekuona ama bado?
Pastor janiona.
Okay.
When I walked out from this room to go to the room the operation was take in, nimempita hapa na hajanijua.
Okay.
I even saw him in a black suit, ni kama akaenda matanga. So they were going to kill, so he had already prepared himself for that. So pale my colleague akatoa the veil, akamuuliza, excuse madam, do you know me? Or do you know him? She was lost of words. She could not say anything, absolutely anything. She had nothing to tell because she was caught flat-foot.
Okay.
So katika harakati ile amechanganyikiwa, aliamka tu. I think she left some things in the room.
Okay.
Including her phone. Her phone was left in the room because nadhani ule mshtuko ulikuwa mwingi sana kwake. Hangeweza kustahimili ile aibu ambayo ilikuwa imekuja mbele yake. Manake niko hapa, rafiki kwangu yuko hapa, ambaye alikuwa anafanya naye mahusiano yuko pale nje, ambaye atakuja kukutana naye. Sasa mimi ndio nimefika na tumeshafanya kine, tushagundua kilichokuwa kinaendelea. Sasa ni yeye mwenyewe ajitoe kwenye ile situation.
Yeah.
So the only way to do that was to run away. So in the process of her going away, she left some things behind, including her mobile phone.
Okay.
So ile simu ndio nibaki na mkononi, and wakati alitoka nje, yule mume pastor najua kwamba nilikuwa ndani, followed inside to know what exactly was the problem. Only to meet me right inside that room.
What?
So we are 3 gentlemen here. The lady is out of our way.
So demo ya kamwacha nijitoa.
Yeah, alijitoa. Nikabaki na
I could have done the same.
Mimi na pastor.
The pastor.
So ikawa kwamba mchungaji ameshtuka, manake hakutaraji kwamba nitafika. And the only question nakumbuka kimuuliza yule mhudumu, mbona umenisaliti?
Oh.
Alimuuliza, mbona umenisaliti?
So pastor,
yeah. So akamuuliza, nimekusaliti kivipi? How have I betrayed you? I don't know you, you don't know me. You only came to my facility to seek services. In the process, someone who would have done the services was an extra person who was to come by later on.
Okay.
So, how have I betrayed you? Nikamuuliza, are you the pastor I know? Are you the pastor I've known? Are you the pastor who has been taking us through the marriage counseling?
I'm still here with Caleb, and Sai Caleb, the wife amehepa. Pastor ndo huyo hapo hivyo. Now, that's the dilemma. Pastor, okay, unaweza tuambia like au kutandika tu pastor mangumi hata kidogo.
I felt like giving him punches.
How could you just leave him?
I felt like giving him punches.
Why? Okay.
I even felt like taking a syringe and jabbing him out on him.
But ulifanya nini?
I composed myself.
Gentleman.
Yeah, you have to be a gentleman sometimes.
Na huyo pastor kuna kitu alikwambia like nothing?
This pastor, he was so apologetic. To a point I remember him kneeling down on me, and I told him, no, we only kneel to God, before God in church, right? But not me. You've done it, you've done it. Yeah? It is upon you. So I'd rather let the world know what kind of a pastor you are, what kind of a congregation you lead. Yeah? Ni maadili gani uko nayo pale kanisani? Hauna maadili mema kwa Kristo ambao kuamini kwamba unawapatia unaelekeza katika kupata chakula cha kiroho. Manake hiyo kwamba ushanisaliti tayari. So mrembo alitoka pale akatoroka. She left her phone behind. But remember she happened to have left something in her hand. I think it was a purse. Because the bag was left there, the phone was there, but she left with a purse. So nikiwa pale na simu yake nimechanganyikiwa, mwenzangu anajaribu to console me. But well, I took it.
So she was outside
but after some time, 2 pastors from the same church again came to my house asking me to have audience with them.
Okay.
So I was like, what a merry-go-round of things are this now? The same pastor in the same church, 2 pastors staying in the same church, coming to persuade me to have a talk with her. But I gave them the audience. So the lady has been a nagging thing, that she wants to come back. She's so sorry, she's realized a mistake. I think she said she was pushed by the devil. The devil in this case was the pastor. To me, the devil was the pastor.
So the pastor was the devil,
yes,
who is supposed to...
Yeah, he was the devil, he was the pastor still. So, nimechanganyikiwa kiasi kwamba sijui nimkubali arudi.
Don't tell me she's coming back.
She wants to come back. But the question is, we have nothing in common with her. Not even a kid that would say, tulipata mtoto na yeye kipindi No. I just knew I was bringing a fresh lady into my life. But the lady I was supposed to be bringing in messed me up.
But you still love her.
Well, love is a journey
So
of
you
two
love her.
souls. Love is a journey of two souls, of course. I would say I still do, because the much time I invested, the feelings I invested on her aren't gone away from me. I still feel something for her. But my major question of what is she a changed person? How well am I that she's changed? How well am I that she's still not gonna see another pastor?
Okay guys, tumesikia story na Caleb. I know hata ungefeel tu ungekuwa in that position whether to take her back or not. Now, yeye anasema udem ni mrembo sana and he's thinking of revisiting that idea of bringing her back. Just comment, say anything, let's help Caleb. According to me, mimi ningetaka sana achane na huyo dem. I don't know your thought. You can comment down there. And thank you so much for watching. Till next time, don't go anywhere. Subscribe for those who haven't subscribed. And for those who are new here, my name is Tina. Till next time, bye.